Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Jacksonville Buzz. I am your host, Adrienne Houghton. Joining me in the studio today are two lovely ladies, Jean Watson and Kendra McCrary, and they are from the Women's Board of Wolfson Children's Hospital. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you so much for inviting us today, Adrienne.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. It's an absolute
Thank you.
pleasure. Can we just briefly touch, for those people that don't know, what does the Women's Board do?
Well, the Women's Board is comprised of a team of about 400 women that are dedicated, hardworking, energetic, committed to the same mission, which is to raise funds and awareness of Wolfson Children's Hospital here in Jacksonville, Florida.
And that's no easy task.
It's a wonderful organization, which did start from a tragic event that our founder, Ellen Cavert, had a death of an infant, her daughter's child, died shortly after birth, and Mrs. Cavert turned the tragedy into a beautiful organization that has had great impact on our city.
And how long ago was that?
That was in 1973.
Wow.
So yeah, so we've been
You've been going ever since.
inception since then.
Now, Kendra, you're the current president.
I am. It's such an honor to be a part of this organization, and it is to see all these women working together. We can do so much more together than we can individually, and we annually raise about $1 million through 2 different events.
Wow.
And over 50 years, we're over $36 million for the Children's Hospital.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a lot. So tell me, your 2 main events, what are they?
You want to go ahead?
Well, we start out the season with the Florida Forum, which is a speaker series, and it's a wonderful cultural event for Jacksonville residents, or whoever is able to attend. We have hosted just fabulous, world-renowned people. We've had NFL stars like Terry Bradshaw. Several years ago, we hosted Tim McGraw, which everybody's favorite Yellowstone star and country music. We've had the head of NATO, Admiral James Stavridis. Recently, we also had Steve Wozniak, he was the co-founder of Apple Computer.
Yes.
We've hosted military people, generals, and royalty. We had many years ago. We had Queen Noor from the country of Jordan.
So it's completely diverse.
It's so diverse, and generally there's 3 speakers during this series, and it's a wonderful, educational, entertaining, inspirational. Each of these people are top in their field.
And what time of the year does this normally take place?
Generally, the first speaker would be here either in October or November, and then it goes into the following January, February, in that time frame.
Right. How fabulous. Now, the second event is
The First Coast Design Show, which was formerly known as the Art and Antique Show. It was rebranded in 22, and it is just an amazing weekend event. It includes interior designers from around the country that come and speak. We have vendors from around the country that bring art, antiques, and garden items in. We have 12 local designers that do design vignettes that are inspired. And this year we're adding tablescapes. And that's the design side of the show. And then the other side of the show is the heart, which is we finale with a children's fashion show featuring over 30 children that are either former or current patients at the Children's Hospital.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah.
How wonderful.
So uplifting. The parents are beaming, the children are strutting their stuff.
Of course.
They're the superstars of the day. It's really exciting.
I mean, obviously, you're volunteers. Do you need more volunteers?
The design show is a huge endeavor to put off. We literally build a city and tear it down in a week. And so we always need volunteers. And that's the first week of December. So it'll be the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th this year.
So if anyone's interested in assisting, how do they get hold of you?
They can go to our website, which is womensboardwch.com, or they can call us at 904-202-2886. Either of those would get us would get them to us.
Well, ladies, thank you for coming in and speaking about what you do at the Women's Board, and thank you for raising so much money. There's a lot of very happy people out there because of that.
Thank you.
And I mean, you can't get any better than helping children. Can
Yes.
Well,
on your heartstrings.
and for
They
us,
do.
we do a particular funding target, and right now we're raising money for a mobile ICU, for 2 new mobile ICU transports that will transport critically ill children around our region. And so it's particular. If you see the ambulances that look like fish tanks driving around,
That's what it is.
That's what we're working on. Those have over 250,000 miles on them, and so we want to get them updated, state-of-the-art
Absolutely.
equipment. So,
Absolutely.
but thank you for being a part of that.
Thank you.
No problem. Kendra, thank you. Jean, thank you for coming
Thank you,
in. Really
Adrienne.
appreciate it. And don't forget, if you'd like to know any more information about anything that you heard in this segment today, you can also find it on dailynewsnetwork.com.